On this video, I will show you some steps on how to avoid white cast on physical sunscreen. First, put a 1 finger worth of sunscreen. Second, put a half or some of it at the back of your hand to warm the product. Third, apply the product on your face. Use dots to apply it or just how you put it. Fourth, then blend the sunscreen. As you can see, I'm finding the application way easier than the usual way I applied sunscreen. Then I'm gonna do it to the other area of my face. It also helps that I'm using Access Y Complete No Stress Physical Sunscreen. Version 3 in this new formula, Access Y reduces the white cast. Fifth is to do it in layers, so you can control the white cast. Also, if you find it annoying to feel and blend that much product. Here's a closer look. Blend, blend, blend. You can also skip warming the product on your hands and directly apply it. But instead of swiping to spread the product, do tapping or dabbing motion instead. It helps to avoid leaving unnecessary white streaks on your face. I like how easy it is to blend this sunscreen, no tagging. Also, I like that there's no sticky feeling, and no matter how long I blend or tap this onto my skin, I don't feel any itchiness or irritations. As you can see, it looks like a toned-up effect. Sixth, use a sponge, cushion, puff, or makeup brush to apply or blend the sunscreen. As you can see here, I'm using the cushion just to set or settle the sunscreen more on my skin and to blend the new layer of the sunscreen. Just use tapping or dabbing motion. You could skip this one out if you don't have one, or if you find it wasteful for the product since cushion, puff, or sponge tend to absorb the product. Seventh, just continue to do all the steps on your whole face and neck. Last, just keeps on blending the sunscreen until your desired outcome and wait for about 5 minutes or so for it to set or settle to the skin. If you don't have the time to do all the steps, you can just first apply 1 finger worth of sunscreen. Second, blend it to spread it at half of your face. Third, after spreading it, blend it with rubbing motion. And then do a tapping or dabbing motion to avoid streaks. Lastly, just continue to blend until your desired outcome. Then wait for like 5 minutes for it to kinda set or settle on your skin. You could also use cushion as I did here to blend it. It helps set the sunscreen more seamlessly. All those steps I suggest are like how I or others apply or do their makeup-based foundation and skin tint. This time, I'm gonna apply the another 1 finger worth of sunscreen the usual way on how I apply it. This is how I apply my sunscreen. After applying it directly, I spread and blend it with rubbing motion. As you can see, the white cast is more intense on this side. After this, I keep on blending it. I also use tapping motion using my fingers and also use the sponge. As you can see here, it only looks like a toned-up effect, which I'm okay with, but if you don't like it, just blend and wait for it to settle until you're okay. Access Y Complete No Stress Physical Sunscreen is definitely a great sunscreen. Get your hands on this awesome product Available on Susuif.